So y'all, I woke up with a couple of downloads this morning, and the first thing that really came to my mind was you know what? We all lose something that we really love, that we really like to be attached to, right? Excuse me, I got this cold in my eyes. I ain't even gotten a shower yet because these messages, if I don't get them out now, I'm gonna forget them. So I have to act on my creativity, and I ain't write them down. So I just gotta go. I gotta get it out. So like when I was I was looking around, and I appreciate everything that I got, but the way how God got my life set up, I'm always moving. I am like a gypsy, and mad up to my gypsies, because they live a very hard life. Yeah, they are situated over there in Europe, and it reminds you, when you look at the gypsies, it reminds you of Skid Row in California. They got a particular area where they put all of these, all of us, all of our people they feel like is incompetent of living in society, and they block us off and have us in isolation. But one thing you can't do is you can put us in isolation, but we always of a free people. If you ever seen, I don't care how it may look on the outside, but we always found a way to survive, whether it was through slavery, whether it's through a whole community being ostracized and put inside of ghettos, whether it's like what the gypsies are going through now, and the same thing in the United States on Skid Row. I just think it's a fucking goddamn, it makes me sick to my fucking stomach to know that humanity, humans, can treat other humans with so lack of with disgust, right? But nonetheless, that's the society we live in. That's why we pray for God's kingdom to come on earth, because Lord knows humans can't govern themselves, especially when it's dealing with the making sure that the next man is taken care of. We fail. Now, I ain't fail, but the individuals who have the power have failed the human, have failed God, have failed these children. They know what they're doing, and they choose to still keep us, keep people in poverty. But like I said, you could try to take everything and strip everything and cut all communication off. But a community of us, as long as we got each other, will make the best of what we got. Yeah, what's that song? What is it? We always had enough. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the name of that Tupac song, but we always had enough, right? We always will have enough. We always make enough, regardless of the situation. And it brought me to this video here because I was, I'm considered a gypsy. I'm considered a nomad. So I don't stay grounded, even though I may get these, lavish houses or apartments or nice cars. But God has a season for every one of us, and I'm grateful. If I lose everything, it's because it's time for me to move forward, and I leave with grace, right? But I know the type of life that God got set up for me. I'm always moving. I'm always going to the next location because I have a destiny to fulfill. So I'm a nomad. So I don't stay in one place too long. And with that being said and done, I'm about to move again because it is the calling I have over my life. I could have easily got a job, a 9 to 5, and worked and continue to stay here. But when God has a special calling over your life, and I believe in that calling, and cold-heartedly I know that calling will take care of me. I just have to be obedient and realize and understand that everything doesn't last long, or when it's time to move on, it's time to move on, even though that we are in love with a person, place, thing, or idea is what we're talking about now. When you are working with God and God is beside you, certain things must go. Certain things cannot continue, especially when it has anything to do with any type of attachments. I'm talking about any type of attachments, right? all attachments must go, and the only thing that you need to be attaching yourself to is God, because all things come to an end, whether you want them to or not. It's going to be always a ending to something, and you have to equip yourself and be able to understand and how to accept loss, failure, how to accept, to move on, and just know that if that one thing is not suited for you, then there has to be something better. Because God wouldn't, especially if you're on a mission like me, God would not just take something from you, or would not have you making certain sacrifices for you not to have. So there has to be a bigger resolve that's going to take care of everything that you know. God knows what you need, and God will take care of it. But the thing is, we all go through tests, and will we be able to detach? Will we be able to lean on God's understanding and not, sabotage this fool's journey, because that fool journey can actually make you become something, that's extraordinary. And if you don't take risk, then you can't experience extraordinary. So that's what I'm at in my life. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no kids. I'm living my best life. I've did a lot of healing, a lot of growing, and if it's time for me to go, I'm going to explore. I'm going to go to state by state, and that's what I plan to do, is to really go out here and explore and drop the knowledge and wisdom off, and just be like Joshua and them and spread the word. My destination is going to end in California, and I'm going to take that shit across seas. You feel me? So I ain't even going to stop in the United States. I'm bigger than the United States. I believe in myself that big and that whole. You feel me? So I'm on a whole nother journey. My mindset is on a whole nother level. I'm on some whole nother G shit. G on a whole nother motherfucking level. You feel me? Because I'm forever on my G. Forever on my G. I got to be forever on my G. Forever on my G. Yeah. The truth and the light it inspires, it sparkles. It's just, when you have that deep connection and you just know that the moves that you make are always the best ones, because they are messages. You hear God and you walk with God, and that's how you're able to live in your truths, man. And I'm going to go ahead and end it. That's the message I have for you guys. It was all about detaching and learning to attach to God. And when you attach to God, then you're going to get more than what you ever asked for or prayed for. So what we think is smart, what we think is the best for us, can be small. It's small to God, but what God got in store for us is way bigger than what we could even imagine. So yeah, 7:57 on the screen. So let's not be sourpusses and not be sad and be dim and light if things come to an end, whether they're with lovers, friends, co-workers, homes, cars, whatever the case may be. Just know that better will be replaced, and I believe that wholeheartedly. So my whole life as soon as I went through the healing, I realized how God has really showed up for me with no jobs. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I mean, I had to do a couple jobs, don't get me wrong. I did have to work to get to certain situations, but when God say it's time to go and just focus on me, I have to focus on God. I had to start certain things, to start certain foundations to get my foot grounded. But after that, when God say focus on me, I got to focus on God and on the mission, and believe in myself, and know that my words, my actions can help heal nations, can help heal people, can bring people together. And in times of need, we are all the gypsies that the government has have betrayed and has kicked out in the cold. And we as a people got to stick together, whether you believe it or not, whether you're black, gray, white, yellow, gay, lesbian, I don't care who you are. At the end of the day, we are the gypsies in the United States. And we have to be like the gypsies over there in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Be like them and still come together and bridge together and, look out for one another and do what we got to do to be in this trill mindset. This is trill mental cognition messages. I just made something new up, Chef. So we're going to say this is trill mentalness, trill mental cognitive messages. And we're going to end that thing out. Yeah, we trill around here, demure and trill. Mindfulness. We're grateful. And we thank God for our blessings and thank God for the lessons. Thank God.